Yeah, dear student, welcome back to the business study class, and our chapter going on is emerging modes of business. So in this emerging modes, I give you the introduction about the different types of new ways of doing the business. Clear? So for example, grocery shops are maintaining. So in the lockdown, we have seen the new way of doing the grocery business by doing business online. Clear? Without human contact, as the virus is spreading. So in order to avoid the spread of the virus, no contactless deliveries are being done. So business is same, the way of doing the business has got a tremendous change. So this we are going to study in our chapter, that is emerging modes of business, and today we are going to study the scope of e-business. So e-business means doing the business in electronic form with a PC or a laptop in your room with one internet connection, and another is the availability of payment gateway. So availability of the payment gateway is not a problem. Every bank is offering their internet services, because nobody wants that any customer can walk in into their shops or businesses or to any premises. Clear? So this thing is called e-business. Clear? So today we are going to study the scope of e-business. Clear? So all type of business activity will come under it, and the basic objective of e-business is to interact or to connect the persons. Clear? I will give you a very good example of railways. Clear? Indian Railways. All of you have traveled in. All of you have traveled in the trains. Clear? Indian Railways offering those services. Clear? But how to book a train ticket? So that thing is offered by IRCTC. Availability of the trains is offered. The vacant seats of the trains is offered by IRCTC. Clear? So IRCTC is offering the vacant seats of Indian Railways. You are the customer. Clear? You can go to this. You can go to this website and can avail the facility of vacant seat, taking of the vacant seat. But at the same time, in order to confirm your seat, you have to make the payment. You have to make the payment. So after confirming the ticket, you will go to the payment mode, and bank will make you the payment. Okay? So bank will charge you some amount as the facility charge, and IRCTC will also charge you ₹10 for sleeper and 20 for AC and RM ticket. Okay? So this is the e-business. Previously, what was happening? We are going with our two-wheeler at the railway platform or a station where the reservation window is available. Though it is also available, still it is available. But with the availability of the internet and connectivity of all these problems at one common platform, so what is happening? Internet has connected the 3% together and helps in the possibility of the business. Previously, see, anybody is going with a two-wheeler and you have to park at that place, clear, and you have to pay the parking charges. You have to pay the parking charges, you have to waste your half an hour or an hour over there. Okay? But now with the advent of the internet, what is happening? Any time in a day you can book your ticket. Okay? Subject to the availability. Only the server is going to stop for in the night 11:30 to 12 AM. Just for a half an hour, railway server is going to be stopped in order to update, because several weekly trains are there. Clear? Weekly trains are. In order to update that thing, the server is required. Clear? So with this thing, the availability of the e-business has been increased. Clear? Clear? So nowadays, what is happening? All type of business activities are connected with the help of internet. This was the simple example of e-business. Clear? Nowadays, what was happening? Production, clear? Marketing, R&D, research and development, clear? Sales. Now everything is done with the help of internet, clear? Or it is done electronically, called e-business. Clear? If you see, nowadays so many people inquire about the cars two-wheelers, bike, sports bike, racing bike. Clear? For that purpose, in 2 years, Maruti Suzuki has sold 2 lakh units of car. Clear? How much units of car has been sold by Maruti Suzuki? 2 lakh. 2 lakhs unit of the car has been sold by Maruti Suzuki with the help of e-business electronically. Clear? By guiding their customer. Even you will see one website is their cardeko.com. Clear? So why these things are prevalent? Because it is not possible for a person to go to the car showroom and inquire. They can inquire at their own convenience. So all type of business activity can be carried on one common platform, that is called e-business. Clear? So similarly, the managerial activities, these are the business activities. Nowadays, what is happening? The managerial activities, planning, clear? Organizing, directing, and even controlling. These managerial activities are also being carried online. Clear? These type of activities are also being carried online. The other way of looking at the scope of e-business is to examine in terms of the people or parties involved in electronic transaction. Viewed from this perspective, a firm's electronic transaction and network can be visualized as extending into 3 directions. Clear? So, with the help and introduction of these things, we can involve that business activities is broadly classified into 3 major categories. First is B2B. First is B2B. So as the name suggests, B2B means business to business. One firm is serving to another enterprises. That thing is called B2B. Okay? Now what does it mean, B2B? For example, there is one car manufacturer. Okay? Car manufacturer. He is in need of tires. After doing all assembly work, car manufacturer is in need of tires in order to roll out their assembled car outside. If you are a new company, Korean company Kia, for Kia Seltos, the company has contacted with JK Tires, clear, to supply tires for special type of tires for their Kia Seltos and other models, clear. So now the tire manufacturer is also doing the retail sale. They are also selling the tires at the retail shop. At the same time, they are exclusively supplying to this car company. So when one manufacturer supply any commodity, especially to another businessman, that comes under B2B. Clear? This thing is called B2B. Now, how this thing is done electronically nowadays? What you will see over today nowadays? See here, there will be one website. There will be one website of the company. Clear? Here, what will happen? There will be one businessman. Now what that businessman will do? That businessman will serve the website and process the order. Order will go to the supplier or manufacturer. There is one website, one businessman is there, he is serving the website and order processing the order to the supplier or manufacturer. This is called order processing. Supplier. Now what this supplier or manufacturer will do? Clear? After getting the order confirmed, the supplier will deliver the item. Deliver the item to the businessman. Businessman, after getting the order, supplier will forward it to their customers. Clear? So in this way, with the help of availability of the electronics, the business order are being processed in nowadays time. This is called e-business. Clear? See what is how is happening. First is there is website. Clear? Then there is order will be processed. Supplier is there or manufacturer is there. Manufacturer, after confirmation of the order, means taking some payment for 5%, 10% order. The order is confirmed, will deliver to the businessman, and then that business will deliver it to the customer. Clear? In the previous example, what was happening? I gave you the example of railways. What railways is doing? You are surfing the website of IRCTC. Clear? IRCTC website will take you the supplier. Who is the supplier? Indian Railways. Vacant seats are available. Clear? The moment you are going to confirm the vacant seat with the help of the bank processing the payment, the IRCTC will give you a confirm message and ticket about your confirmation of your seat. Clear? So in this way the process has been done. This is called B2B. Clear? Now second comes our is B2C. This means business to customer. Here I give you the example. JK Tyre is supplying to the Kia Seltos, Kia car company. Special type of tires required for the Kia Seltos and Kia Sonet for that purpose. And at the same time, JK Tyre is also giving his supply to the retail shop. Once your tires are worn out after using it, the which you receive at the time of buying the car, then afterwards you are in need of the tire, so you can buy the same type of tire from the shop. So this is called B2C, business to consumer commerce. Clear? So in this way you are going to benefit. Now we are going to study the third technique, that is called intra B commerce. Now third is intra B. Intra B means when your company is going to consume certain things within your own organization, that thing is called intra B. For example, if car tire manufacturer or a car manufacturer, if any employee of this factory wants to buy the car, he or she can easily buy it. Okay? So that thing is called intra B commerce. If you are working in a tire company and want to buy a pair of tires, you can buy it, no problem at all. So that business is called intra B commerce. Here parties involved in the electronic transaction are from the given business firm. Clear? For example, Tatas are manufacturing heavy vehicles. Now in order to do the business of heavy vehicle, they are using their own vehicles, or there are some other factories buying their trucks. Clear? Tata is also in business, insurance business. So if their factories are buying the insurance from their own company, they can do so. So whenever business is done within their own organization, it is called intra B commerce. Are from the given business firm. Hence the name intra B commerce. As noted earlier too, one critical difference between e-commerce and e-business, that e-commerce comprises a business firm interaction with its supplier, clear, and distributor, other business firms over the internet, while e-business is a much wider term. E-commerce involves the use of these vendors, suppliers, but e-business contains the entire gamut of all activities. That thing is called e-business. So it is largely due to the use of intra B commerce that today it has become possible for the firms to go for in flexible manufacturing. Use of computer network make it possible for the marketing department to interact constantly with the production department. Clear? So as the more and more use of the technology and internet has been rising, it is very easy nowadays to make a good use of or efficient use of your own resources. Clear? Use of the computer network make it possible for the marketing department to interact constantly with the production department and get the customized product made as per the requirement of the individual customer. In similar way, closer computer based interaction among the other department makes it possible for the firm to reap advantage of the efficient inventory. Okay? Nowadays you will see that real estate developer, if any company is developing any flat or multi-story building, what they are doing? First they are preparing one flat, sample flat. Okay? In order to show to their customers. So what they will do, they will keep the one flat ready. That is called sample flat. Why? Just to attract the consumers. Nowadays you will see paint company will show you how your room will look like in this color, how to use that color. Previously this facility was not available. So with the advent of internet, the way of doing the business has got a tremendous or drastic change. So this we are going to study it over here. This is clearly visible from our chapter emerging modes of the business. The way of doing business is same. The way of doing the business has got the tremendous change. Clear? Next is our C2C. Fourth is C2C. Now here no supplier or manufacturer is there. It's C2C. C2C means consumer to consumer. Here nobody is producer. Two consumer are interacting amongst themselves. Now what is the basic? The basic example of this is second hand book corner. Second hand, what book corner? Second hand book corner. What person is doing? Buying old books from the student and supplying the same books to the students. Clear? With little margin. Clear? They are buying at 50% and charging 60% from the new person. In this way, they are earning 10%. Clear? You will see the one website also, OLX. What OLX is doing? OLX is helping a company to buy a person buy the second hand good. Clear? So this is called C2C. No manufacturer or supplier, only two customers are interacting. Clear? You will see the advertisement of sale of second hand goods. What are those? These all are the form of C2C. Only two consumers are interacting amongst each other. That is called C2C. So this is the scope of e-business. Okay? So I hope this thing will be clear to you. In the next class, we will study the difference between the e-business versus traditional business.